Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today will be a full day of eating. Excuse the bags under my eyes. It's 6 in the morning. I can't help it. Today will be a full day of eating. That's basically it. How I eat around training, how I eat around work. Not gonna be showing my training, just the food I'm eating. So this morning I do have a swim, shocker. I've been swimming like 3 to 4 times a week. I don't like to eat a lot before my swim. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. So I'm gonna have some KetoneIQ, gonna have a bit of MCT oil mixed with coconut oil. So it gives me about close to 200 calories, which is just enough to let my body burn fat as fuel. I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the little morning stack I take before swimming. So I'll do a serving of KetoneIQ. This whole bottle is not a serving. A serving is 35 milliliters. So basically I just pour it into a little scoop. They also have little shot measure things along the sides. Anyway, discount link in the description to save 30%. I just do a teaspoon organic coconut oil, and then a teaspoon of MCT oil. These two together will be pretty much 100 calories. This shot will be 70 calories. I'm also gonna have some Element electrolytes, and that'll be my pre-swim. Okay, so I'm gonna do a voiceover for my post-swim meal. So, melted some coconut oil and some beef tallow in my stainless steel pan. I wanted to make a sunny side up duck egg. As you know from my past videos, I can't tolerate chicken eggs, and I just started reintroducing duck eggs. So far, they're going okay. I wanted the yolk to still be a little bit runny because last night I made a grass-fed beef sausage in my air fryer. So I figured I'd just heat it up and then dip the sausage in the runny yolk. Nothing better than dipping beef in some runny yolk. Then I decided to make a collagen protein shake. So I used BPN collagen, added 10 grams of honey, and then I decided to add 10 grams of maple syrup. Then some electrolytes. I use LMNT electrolytes, the unflavored ones. So that was my post-swim. We got a duck egg, we got a beef sausage, we got a collagen protein shake, and my supplements. My supplements include some grass-fed beef organs, some betaine HCl, and some digestive enzymes. Got some fish oil or krill oil in there as well. So, as you can see, I cut the beef sausage and I dipped it in the runny yolk. And that was what I was going for. So, in terms of my diet lately, I am not carnivore. I am having carbs, but I'm keeping my carbs around 50 grams right now, with hopes of getting up to 75 or 100 grams. Carnivore wasn't my long-term goal. It was just an elimination diet to see what foods I could tolerate once I added them back in. So ideally I would be eating a little bit sooner and a little bit more, but I just got back from a meeting that went a little bit longer than I had hoped. So I made some Jell-O. Pretty much all it is some grass-fed gelatin, and I mixed some MCT oil in there. Mixed with some hot water, and then I cooled it down or let it gelatinize in the fridge. It's not much, but it's a little bit more voluminous, which I wanted to have. And then I have some grass-fed ground beef that I took out before I left. It's still kind of frozen, but I'm just gonna cook up a little bit of that and then have that before my next workout. Like I said, it's nothing crazy, it's just a small snack just to get me through my workout. I'm just gonna be using the same pan I used this morning, so if it looks dirty, it's just got a little bit of egg residue in there. Not a big deal. And while that starts to heat up, 10 minutes before I eat, I always do an apple cider vinegar shot. The only reason I have a shot glass, and every time I go somewhere to visit, I usually get a shot glass at the airport, followed by some water. That just helps your stomach produce the enzymes needed to break your food down. Oh, it's all foggy. And then I'm gonna get some salt. It's on my table. Put that on there. Doing a little more salt than usual today because I went in the sauna after my swim this morning. And I don't like my beef overcooked, so it's just about done. And then I'm gonna throw some extra virgin olive oil in there. So, just a little bit of beef, 5 grams of olive oil, just because olive oil is really strong and I've just been adding it back in for some flavor. Izzy leaving her cabinets open as always. And yeah, this is meal number 2. Got my fatty ground beef with some olive oil in there. My Jello. Solid. Meal number 2. Most of my YouTube videos, I'm sure you see by now, is just eating a bowl of ground beef. Which there's nothing wrong with. It's protein. Red meat is very good for you. There's lots of bioavailable nutrients. Yeah, so once again, like I said, it's not a big meal because I will be going to the gym soon after this to do some upper body. And I don't want something super heavy to sit in my stomach. That's why I have some like gelatin, which just digests really quick. Some salt for pre-workout, for your muscles. And people underestimate the amount of calories in fatty meat. Like, fat has 9 calories per gram, whereas carbohydrates and proteins have 4 calories per gram. So while it doesn't look like I'm eating a lot, my calories are still probably more than you think because I'm consuming a lot of fat throughout the day. My fat sources are usually MCT oil, coconut oil, beef fat, aka beef tallow. Now I'm adding olive oil. Now I've been having egg yolks, just fatty beef in general. And I was having butter, but if you watch my last couple videos, I've been suffering from nausea for about just over a month. Took the butter out for 3 days now. no nausea, which sucks. I mean, it's good. I'm not nauseous. But I was loving having butter, especially because I was getting so sick of beef fat. It's my life, I guess, though. My food is always quite limited, but it's a work in progress. Maybe I'll test it again. Onto the Jell-O. See you at the next meal. So I just got back from the gym and I have absolutely no idea what I want to eat. I'm out of my protein powder that I always have, my Quip protein powder. I'm waiting for that to arrive, so I might just have to have like the collagen again. It's not ideal since it's not a complete protein, but I'm gonna have a big dinner with like actual meat. I don't know, my whole workout I was just debating what I should eat because I don't know what I feel like eating. Having that protein shake just makes it so easy for me. So let's see what I'll put together. Start with my apple cider vinegar. I think we'll go with molasses as the carb source. I don't want to make like a healthy gingerbread cookie for Christmas. Because the pool I swim at, they have like a gingerbread showcase that they're doing for some charity. And they have all these like crazy gingerbread houses that are set up. And in the morning, I don't have a proper meal before I swim, so I'm always like wanting to eat them. Collagen, molasses, water, MCT oil. Should I make it cold? I think I'll make it cold. Maybe I'll add some ice. And I might just munch on some tallow as well. I literally have no idea what. I'm not even hungry. Time to blend. Let's give it a taste test. Does not taste like my Quip protein shake, but it's my post-workout. Gotta munch on some tallow too, I guess. Calories. I'm sick of eating fat. Yum! I mean, I used to really enjoy eating tallow. I've been doing this kind of diet thing for almost 3 years. And as you can tell by my old videos, I'm kind of sick of it. That's why I'm adding things back in, but I don't know, I just did not plan for this. I didn't plan to be out of protein. I didn't plan for a postal strike here in Canada. Can't get my silly shipments. I also forgot I had a couple of these left, basically crumbs, but munched on the rest of those too. Beef chips. It's basically like beef jerky, but very, very thin and crunchy like a chip. So this is my dinner. Got some ground beef, organic jasmine white rice, a small duck egg drizzled in olive oil. I also cooked a small bone. So that is dinner, and I'm gonna enjoy this masterpiece. My camera just died. I'll actually put the calories up on the screen here. Then you can see how much I actually eat. Nice big bowl of beef, grass-fed beef. So I kind of made up for it for all the collagen and gelatin I had today. So they're both done. As you can see, that was a full day of eating. I am in a different shirt because I spilt some apple cider vinegar on my other shirt, of course, Life of Izzy. But let me know if you want me to do more days of eating. Since I am eating a bit more variety, I probably will add a little bit more variety going forward as well. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one if you do come back to my channel.